Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect, daily news in a way you didn't realize you could use. So much to get into today. First off, fresh off the presses, if you all remember, Oklahoma previously had a superintendent that put in a mandate that, Bibles had to be in all of the schools. That superintendent has moved into the private sector. He's now a CEO, still working with education. Hey, Jay. But Oklahoma has a new superintendent. New Oklahoma schools superintendent rescinds mandate for Bible instruction in school. Oklahoma's new public schools superintendent announced Wednesday he is rescinding a mandate from his predecessor that forced schools to place Bibles in classrooms and incorporate the book into lesson plans for students. Here's the thing: for the faux Christians that are always like, oh, they're pushing this, it's a war against Christianity. Why are you all always trying to force other people into your religion? And you all can't even agree on your religion. So what was the argument going to be? Let's say, for the sake of argument, that this was able to move forward. Which prong on the umbrella of Christianity were these teachers supposed to teach? Catholicism? Were they supposed to teach the liturgy of the Lutheran Church, of the Episcopal, of Kojic, Baptist? And which Baptist? First Baptist, Southern Baptist? Which one? Which one? Because every time y'all get church hurt, or you want to live in a way that isn't conducive with one umbrella, you create your own prong underneath the umbrella of Christianity. If you don't like the demographic within a certain set of Christianity, you go off and create your own. So where was it supposed to go? Where was it supposed to go? Superintendent Lyndall Fields said in a statement he has no plans to distribute Bibles or a biblical character education curriculum in classrooms. The directive last year from former Superintendent Ryan Walters drew immediate condemnation from civil rights groups and prompted a lawsuit from a group of parents, teachers, and religious leaders that is pending before the Oklahoma Supreme Court. It was to have applied to students in grades 5 through 12. Here's the thing. Hey, lovely. Here is the thing. If you want your children to have a faith-based education, parochial schools exist. Let me repeat. Parochial schools exist. Like the parochial school that was shot up before Charlie Kirk got turned into a fountain. That you good Christians that are saying it was the Christian way and he was a Christian man, so we must mourn him for the rest of our days by inking up our bodies and grifting off of his name. Y'all didn't give a damn about all of those parishioners who were killed and traumatized before school started at a parochial school. There are Hebrew schools. There are all these schools. If that's what you want, do that. Like, I need y'all to stop acting as if alternatives don't exist. They do. And if you go, well, I don't like the rest of the curriculum at the parochial school, then teach your child about your religion at home. Take your child to Bible study. Take your child to Sunday school. Because all of y'all that are like, well, the kids need Christ in schools, don't do anything but show up on Easter, Mother's Day, sometimes Father's Day, and Christmas. And if you're a little short on rent, then you'll show up a couple weeks in a row and then go to try to dip into the Benevolent Saints Fund. You want to push a religion that you don't even know the tenets of. Because a lot of y'all go into the church house looking for a spouse and nothing else. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get quiet now, congregation. Because I do believe I do believe the book says to study to show thyself approved unto God, not pretend to study to get the approval of man so you can pad your bank account, so you can have an increased follower count. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Correct me. I am not above correction. I do also believe that it says in the good book that you are supposed to be in constant preparation for the return of the bridegroom. You know, keeping that lamp trimmed and burning. When was the last time you gathered some oil? Or have you fallen asleep? Mm, mm. Seems like you're hating while you're sleeping in Gethsemane. But once again, I could be wrong. What do I know? What would I know? If you want people to respect your religion, your spirituality, your walk of life, you have to respect theirs as well. I said this to y'all before, I'm going to say it again. I don't live by the golden rule. And before you clutch your visible pearls, hear me out. I live by the platinum rule. Because how I want to be treated may not be how you want to be treated. How I live my life, what I believe, what I study, what I get enjoyment from may not be the same for you. But I will respect you and how you want to be treated. I will respect you and your walk of life. Because what? I can't ask for something I'm not willing to give. Let me repeat that for y'all because I don't think you hear me. I can't ask for something I'm not willing to give. Hey, Pastor Greg. You got that right. They ain't ready to hear it. Now, there are a multitude of reasons how we got to where we are right now in the United States. And part of it is people still want control, i.e., ownership of other people, instead of living their truth and letting others live. And everybody wants to ask and be catered to, but don't nobody want to do the same. Y'all will turn on Destiny's Child and sing Let Me Cater to You, but really, all you